Introduction. 2030. Want to peek into your future? Imagine knowing what your life could look like in just a few years. That's exactly what Mauro F. Guillén reveals in this fascinating journey through time. Picture this: coastal cities underwater, robots doing your job, and grandparents becoming the most powerful consumers. Sounds like science fiction? Think again. This isn't just another wild guess about tomorrow. It's a carefully researched roadmap to our future. Remember the shocking predictions from Population Bomb in 1968? Some came true, others didn't. But this time we have better tools, more data, and smarter analysis to see what's coming. From climate change reshaping our cities to aging populations transforming economies, every prediction is backed by current trends happening right now. Why should you care? Because these changes will affect your money, your job, and even where you live. Coastal homes might become worthless. Your career might need a complete makeover. And guess who'll be running the economy? Not millennials, but their parents. Here's what makes this video special. It's not just about problems, it's about opportunities. While some countries struggle, others will surprisingly prosper. While some jobs disappear, new ones will emerge. The key is knowing where to look and how to prepare. You'll discover why having fewer babies worldwide will change everything from shopping malls to retirement homes. You'll learn why your grandmother might become a more important consumer than your teenage sister. And you'll understand why living in a coastal city might not be such a great idea anymore. Don't miss the most important part near the end, where we reveal the unexpected winners and losers of this global transformation. Some of these predictions will shock you, others will inspire you, but all of them will help you prepare for what's coming. Stay tuned till the end to learn exactly how to position yourself for success in this rapidly changing world. The future is coming faster than you think, and after watching this video, you'll be ready for it. This isn't just another prediction video, it's your window into a future that's already unfolding. Can you afford to miss what's coming next? Watch till the end to discover how these changes will affect you personally. The future is knocking. Are you ready to answer? Chapter 1. Of 8, 2030, the world's changing population, a global shift. The way humans reproduce is changing dramatically. In the past, people worried about too many babies. Now the opposite is happening. Birth rates are dropping in many countries. Since the 1970s, women in the United States have been having fewer children. Most women now have less than 2 kids. This means each new generation is smaller than the last. Why is this happening? There are several reasons. Women are working more than ever before. They often wait to start families until their careers are established. Waiting to have children means fewer babies. Women's fertility naturally goes down as they get older. People are also having less sex. A study showed Americans have much less sex now compared to the 1990s. Technology and entertainment provide many distractions. People now have more options for spending their free time. This population decline creates big challenges. Governments worry about who will take care of older people. The current economic system depends on younger workers paying taxes and supporting retirees. Not every place is experiencing this trend. Africa is different. The African continent's population is expected to grow quickly. By 2061, Africa might have 3 billion people. This population boom could create new economic opportunities. The population changes will force countries to rethink many things. Immigration policies might need to change. Countries may need workers from other parts of the world to support their aging populations. These shifts will impact economies, social systems, and how societies function. The world is entering a new demographic era with fewer babies and more complex population dynamics. Chapter 2 of 8. 2030, the Grey Market, a goldmine for businesses. In the world of business, there's a massive opportunity that many companies are missing: the aging population. This untapped market holds immense potential for growth and innovation. The story begins with Philips, a company that survived and thrived through technological changes. Founded in 1891 by Frederick and Gerard Philips, the company became known for groundbreaking inventions like light bulbs and electric razors. However, in the 1990s, they faced tough competition from cheaper Asian electronics. Franz van Houten saved Philips in 2011 by shifting the company's focus to healthcare technology. He recognized a crucial trend. The world's population is getting older, and older people have more money to spend. Current demographics reveal a powerful economic reality. People over 60 already control more than half of the world's wealth. By 2030, another 400 million people will join this age group. These older consumers are working longer and accumulating more wealth than previous generations. Despite this potential, most businesses fail to connect with older consumers. A shocking 96% of UK people over 50 feel ignored by companies and advertisers. This represents a massive missed opportunity. Successful businesses must understand and adapt to seniors' changing needs. This means creating products that are both functional and appealing. For example, designing orthopedic shoes that look fashionable or creating appliances that accommodate declining physical abilities. The key lesson is simple. Companies that understand and respect older consumers will thrive. By developing products and services that truly meet their needs, businesses can tap into a growing wealthy market. The future belongs to companies that see aging not as a challenge, but as an opportunity for innovation and growth. Chapter 3 of 8, 2030. The Global Middle Class Transformation by 2030. The middle class is changing rapidly worldwide. Economists say these consumers are crucial for economic growth. By 2030, we'll see two very different stories about middle class people. In Asia and developing countries, the middle class is growing fast. Around 100 million people join the middle class each year. By 2030, Asian countries will control half of the world's consumer spending power. This means fewer people will live in poverty. Companies from developing countries like Alibaba and Didi are becoming global leaders. However, Western companies must understand local cultures to succeed in new markets. Walmart's failed expansions show why understanding local preferences matters. In South Korea, they sold large packaged items when people preferred smaller quantities. In Brazil, they sold skis in a country without ski slopes. These mistakes cost them market success. The new middle class will have more money but also more debt. They will buy homes, cars, and luxury goods to show their status. This increased consumption will create more global waste. In the United States and Europe, the middle class is shrinking. In 1971, 80 million households were middle class. By 2015, this number increased to 121.3 million households. However, proportionally, the middle class has gotten smaller. Interestingly, developing countries no longer see Western lifestyles as the ultimate goal. The global perspective is changing. By 2030, the middle class will look very different from today. Chapter 4 of 8, 2030. Women will dominate wealth by 2030. The financial world is changing. Women are set to control more than half the global wealth by 2030. This shift will transform how money is spent and invested. Research shows women handle money differently from men. Female brokers tend to be more cautious. They make safer investment choices compared to their male colleagues. Why is this important? Women's spending habits will likely change global markets. They typically spend more on education, healthcare, and insurance. Their investment strategies will focus on safer options like index stock funds. Currently, women face workplace challenges. Taking time off for caregiving can significantly impact their careers. A University of Chicago study revealed that women who take 3 or more years off work might see their salaries drop by 40%. However, the future looks promising. Aging populations and low birth rates mean businesses will need working mothers more than ever. Japan provides an excellent example. A record 71% of working-age women are now in full-time employment. Public attitudes are also evolving. In 1953, 66% of people preferred male bosses. By 2017, preferences became more balanced. 23% preferred male bosses, while 21% preferred female bosses. The workplace is transforming. Women are gaining more economic power. Their financial decisions will shape future global spending and investment trends. This shift represents more than just numbers. It signals a fundamental change in how we view women's roles in economics and business. Chapter 5 of 8. 2030. Urban survival in climate crisis cities are facing a massive challenge. Global metropolises like Paris, New York, and Shanghai are becoming climate danger zones. These urban centers are heating up faster than rural areas. Why are cities at risk? They occupy just 1% of global land but house 55% of the world's population. Most cities are near coastlines, making them vulnerable to rising sea levels. Cities consume 75% of energy and produce 80% of carbon emissions. The climate problem cities trap heat through concrete and asphalt. These materials absorb and retain warmth, accelerating global warming. Coastal cities like Jakarta, Venice, and Miami are especially threatened. Potential solutions. Cities must transform to survive. Small changes can make big differences. Here are practical strategies. 1. Improve public transportation. Make buses cheaper. Add credit card facilities. Encourage convenient transit options. 2. Urban agriculture. Grow food within city limits. Reduce transportation emissions. Use abandoned buildings. Create new job opportunities. Singapore offers an excellent example. Sky Greens grows vegetables in vertical gardens. These urban towers have minimal carbon footprints and cost only $3 monthly to maintain. Future outlook. By 2030, over 400 cities will have more than 1 million inhabitants. Urban centers must embrace green initiatives. They need to encourage ecological behavior and adopt sustainable technologies. Citizens can help by making small lifestyle adjustments. Local governments can create incentives for eco-friendly choices. Together, cities can combat climate challenges. The next decade is crucial. Cities must act now or face severe environmental consequences. Chapter 6 of 8. 2030. The future of technology. What's coming in the next decade? Remember the old cartoon The Jetsons? It showed a futuristic world with flying cars and robot helpers. While we might not have flying cars by 2030, technology is changing fast. Artificial intelligence is already transforming how we work. In the United States, robots have replaced 2 million workers. By 2030, companies will hire more programmers than traditional workers. Robots are moving into new job areas. They might work alongside lawyers, teachers, and even surgeons. In 2016, a robot successfully performed surgery on a pig. This shows how advanced technology is becoming. 3D printing is another exciting technology. It can create many things, from plastic parts to dental supplies. Some companies in China are even printing entire houses. This could help people in disaster areas get quick housing. The technology isn't just about making life easier in developed countries. In many developing regions, people struggle with basic needs like sanitation. Around 1.5 million children die each year from contaminated water and poor hygiene. One amazing invention is the waterless toilet. A startup called Luwat has created a toilet that captures waste in a special film. This waste can then be used to generate electricity. This simple innovation could save millions of lives. The next decade will bring incredible technological changes. Some will make our work easier. Others might solve critical human problems like clean water and sanitation. Technology is moving faster than ever. The world of 2030 will look very different from today. Chapter 7 of 8. 2030. The rise of the sharing economy. Sharing is becoming the new norm. By 2030, our approach to ownership will dramatically change. Instead of buying things, we'll pay to use them temporarily. Young generations are leading this shift. Millennials and Gen Z prefer experiences over possessions. They want flexibility and lower costs. Technology is driving this transformation. Platforms like Uber and Airbnb have shown how sharing works. People can now access cars, homes, and workspaces without full ownership. The sharing economy goes beyond transportation and housing. By 2030, experts predict half of our spending will involve collaborative consumption. This means sharing everything from music to office spaces. Imagine accessing a workspace, car, or bike without buying it outright. You'll pay a small fee to use these items when needed. No maintenance, no long-term commitments. Financial sharing is also growing. Crowdfunding and peer-to-peer lending will become common. People will help fund each other's education and home loans, bypassing traditional banks. Benefits are significant. Sharing reduces overconsumption. Fewer personal possessions mean less waste. This approach could help protect our planet. However, challenges exist. Sharing platforms often provide minimal worker protections. Employees might lack benefits like health insurance or paid leave. Despite drawbacks, the sharing economy represents a major cultural shift. It's about access, not ownership. It's flexible, efficient, and potentially more sustainable. The future is about connection, not possession. Are you ready to share? Chapter 8 of 8. 2030, Cryptocurrencies, the future of money. Imagine a new kind of money that exists only online. This is cryptocurrency, and it's set to change how we think about finance in the next decade. Let's go back in time. In the 13th century, Marco Polo discovered something amazing in China. Paper money. People treated it like gold. Today, we're comfortable with money that doesn't look like traditional coins or notes. Bitcoin is the most famous cryptocurrency. It works differently from regular money. No bank controls it. No government manages it. Every transaction is recorded online in a special system called blockchain. How does blockchain work? Think of it like a digital ledger. Each transaction creates a block of information. These blocks connect together. They can be changed or deleted. This makes cryptocurrency very secure. Right now, cryptocurrency is still new. Its value changes fast. In 2017, one Bitcoin was worth $20,000. A year later, it dropped to $2,500. This makes people nervous about using it. But cryptocurrency has huge potential. It could change how we do business. Imagine instant payments. Suppliers could get money automatically. Governments could track transactions easily. Some companies are already using blockchain technology creatively. Dexio, for example, tracks diamond transactions. This helps prevent buying conflict diamonds. The same technology could improve online voting and protect creative work. By 2030, cryptocurrency might become normal. It could make transactions faster, safer, and more transparent. The way we think about money is changing. Cryptocurrency isn't just about money. It's about creating a new system of trust and transparency. As technology grows, so will our understanding of this digital revolution. Conclusion: 2030, navigating the next decade, challenges and opportunities. The world is rapidly changing. The next 10 years will bring significant shifts that will impact everyone. These changes come with both challenges and exciting possibilities. Global challenges. Ahead, climate change stands as one of the most pressing issues we face. The environment is under tremendous stress. Our planet needs immediate attention and action. Another major challenge is the aging global population. Countries will need to adapt their healthcare and social systems. Workforce dynamics will dramatically shift as populations grow older. Opportunities on the horizon. Despite these challenges, new opportunities are emerging. Technology is driving remarkable innovations. The sharing economy is transforming how we live and work. Cryptocurrency represents a revolutionary financial concept. Digital currencies are changing traditional monetary systems. People are exploring new ways of investing and transacting. Technological advancements continue to surprise us. Each year brings incredible breakthroughs in various fields. From artificial intelligence to renewable energy, the potential seems limitless. Lessons in adaptation. Businesses must learn to adapt wisely. Diversification can be tempting but requires careful strategy. A perfect example is Lego's past experience. In the 1990s, Lego tried expanding into fashion and lifestyle products. The experiment failed dramatically. They lost focus on their core strength, making toys. The company's comeback story is inspiring. Lego returned to what they did best, creating innovative toy products. They modernized their core range while staying true to their mission. Key takeaway: preparation and intentional adaptation are crucial. Embrace change but maintain your core identity. Learn from challenges and seize emerging opportunities. The future is not something that happens to us. It's something we actively shape through our choices and actions.